almost afternoon. It is Tuesday, and I'm going to get my nails done, going to get my toes done, because they're in very bad shape. I don't know if y'all have ever had gel put on your toenails. It's kind of expensive, but this set of gel has lasted 6 weeks on my toes, and would have lasted longer had I not stumped my toe and broke the big toenail. So it is kind of a splurge to do that. I just always consider nails kind of a splurge, but I'm just at a point where I want them. They make me feel better, and then I'll go back through a time where I won't wear them. And now they've got all these nail wraps. One of Ashley's friends is selling nail wraps. It's supposed to last like a week, and so I may try those. But I get the powder on my nails, and they, oh my gosh, they feel so good. I cannot believe that y'all have not said anything about my hair, about how long it has gotten. I just knew that I was going to get people saying, are you letting your hair grow out again? No! Tomorrow is the day. My beautician, Amber, as y'all know, had Dolly Page, had the baby. Okay. So I went, oh, I don't even, the gray. I just need to sit here. On my fall home tour, I was like trying to hold my head back so the gray didn't shine. Yeah, I'm not naturally blonde like y'all thought. So I had a backup person because I'm real funny about my hair, and my hair is real wild. It's very coarse and thick. So therefore, you've got to know the right way to cut it. If you cut it too short, if you cut the layers too short, it's unmanageable. So I was going to a young lady, when Amber came into our family, and I quit going to her, not because I didn't love her. She was so far away, and of course Amber was doing hair, so I have stuck with Amber. So I told Amber, I said, when you have the baby, I'll call Crystal, and she can do my hair and my color, and then you'll be back by the next time. Excuse me there. Well, Crystal has had her 4th baby, and her husband is a nurse, and he has been deployed. So she's like, Suzanne, I'm having to stay home. She said, I'm doing very little hair because I don't have a washing bowl and everything at my house. She said, I'm just doing some older ladies' hair, but I've had to stay home while he's deployed because, you know, I can't pay for sitters for 4 kids, which I totally understand. So I was like, oh, what am I gonna do? So I kept him hauling around, and so I thought, what am I gonna do? I don't know who else. So I asked Amber, and she said her friend that works beside her. So I called about 2 or 3 weeks ago and made an appointment with her. And dadgummit, if I didn't have tummy issues and a flare-up that day, and I had to call her and cancel. So then I was like, oh me, what am I gonna do? And because she didn't have anything the rest of the week, and she didn't have anything to the middle of last week. So by then, Amber's coming back tomorrow. But it is horrendously long for this cut, and more than that, it is horrendously gray. Mama ain't gonna do gray hair until Mama can't afford it any longer, and then I'll go back to the box then, because my mother, as you well know, has the gorgeous white hair. My sister kept her hair color, but she would have had the gorgeous head of white hair. I have mousy brown hair with gray in it, so no. If y'all saw some of the old pictures, I think I put one on my Facebook of me and my sissy. Somebody said, oh, your hair was so dark. Well, yeah, my hair was dark till I was 40. And then I decided, through all the life changes I was going through, just to make it blonde, and now I'm blonde. I've been blonde for so long, so I'm just blonde. John, it was dark when I started to work at the college, but I doubt he really knew me then. So, because I really didn't know him. So anyway, there's the saga with the hair. Now let me tell you my other saga this morning. Squirrel. My fall home tour. Oh my gosh. I put it up yesterday morning, and then I looked this morning, and then there's been 1,000 views on it in a day. Way to go. If y'all are sharing it, thank you. And if you're not, and you have a Facebook, share it. It and my Christmas home tour stays two of my largest videos. It's crazy. I think my Christmas home tour from last year has had like 30,000 views on it now. So that's pretty big for a small town girl like me, especially an older one. You know, everybody likes all the younger chicks, but us older chicks struggle. Oh, I just enjoy my YouTube channel so much. I do. And I love hearing from y'all. I love hearing from my regulars. I can name off just so many regulars that comment on every video. Feel like we're just friends. I feel like that if I met most of y'all, I feel like we would take it just like that. Because I know where some of you are from. I know a little bit about you. Some comment all the time that I don't know anything about, but I still feel like I know you. So it's kind of neat. And there's been a young lady from Romania that's been talking to me. She is in school full time, and she had heard me talk about how I did it and how I worked 40 hours a week and went to school full time, went through a divorce, and she's like, you have really encouraged me that I can do it. And you can. And you can. It's hard, but for a woman, especially that's going to work for many years, it's the best thing you can do, because the Lord opened doors for me that I would have never had open. There's nothing wrong at all with being a secretary, but when you have leadership skills and you know that you can do the job of a much higher paying job, there's no need of you being a secretary. You need to get your education. And listen, it's hard. It is hard. I drove from here to Birmingham at night after to get my master's, to get the classes that I needed, and I also went to school on the weekend at UAB, and it was hard. I went to school on Saturday and Sunday and worked 40 hours a week with a teenage daughter, but it was so worth it, and I'm so thankful that I did. I'm the only one in my family that's ever gone to college, much less graduated from college with a master's degree in educational leadership. So I'm very pro education. I say get it. And I didn't take my first college class till I was 37 years old. But see, Jeremiah 29:11 says that God knew the plans that he had for me. He knew what was down the road. I didn't have a clue. At the time I started my first college class, I had no clue what was going on in my marriage. None. By the second or third college class, I knew, and I dropped out. One semester is all I dropped out, and it's just because my life was in total chaos. But I picked right back up and took a class every semester for the next 8 years. It's quite unreal. And I broke my arm in the middle of all that and had to have it rebroken. So a lot of my homework was done with my left hand. So I commend you, my dear friend from Romania, for going and doing, and you can do it. You can do it. So that's the reason the YouTube is so wonderful. It just opens up the doors to communicate with people all over the world that you would never have the opportunity to. So I'm so thankful for that. Now my second dilemma today. You see, it's a no kind of makeup day. It's Tuesday night. Tonight's Bible study, and I was going to finish teaching on the fruits of the Spirit. And then I started reading a devotion about speaking life this morning, and I don't know, I printed out some stuff on it. I don't know that I won't go home and throw another lesson together on speaking life, because I am a firm believer in speaking life and speaking positive. Every now and then something slips out of my mouth that's not positive and that's not building up someone's life. I'm human just like you are. But my goal every day is to speak life, and to speak life over others. And that's my goal. Now, do I meet it and succeed? No, not every day. Oh, they're taking the old bridge down today, where they've been building this bridge for so long. They've got it lowered way down. Aw, it's kind of sad. But my second dilemma. John gets up about 4:30 in the mornings, and this morning he said, no, I woke up and it's his weigh day. Well, he gained last week, and we have been doing so good, and I was just like, of course he's built nothing like me. John is very muscular too. I said, baby, there's no way you got, well, the scale said I gained, and I said, well, you didn't. It's just a fluctuation in your weight. Well, this morning he had lost 4 pounds. So I'm so hyped for him. That'll really encourage him. Although we're doing, ooh, just had a chill. Holy Ghost. Ooh, sometimes I think when that happens, it's the Holy Spirit moving through me. I don't know. Y'all gonna be laughing at me. I just don't never get a chill like that. But I am going to eventually get to the story. I'm 11 minutes in, haven't touched my second dilemma. So I heard him. I turned over and I said, how much did you lose? He's like, 4 pounds. And I made sure and fixed an e-meal last night because I didn't want to fix anything real heavy. And so he said, Suzanne, there is a puppy in the garage. Now, I just had this conversation Sunday in the car. I was talking to my girlfriend. She has a ragdoll cat. It's just beautiful. They're just loving, and it was his birthday. And he was 7 years old. She's cat crazy. And I said, well, I want a cat. And John said, nope, 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 no, you don't want any pets. So anyway, he said, Suzanne, there's a I hear a puppy in the garage. And I said, what in the world? How would a puppy get in our garage? He said, I don't know, but I hear it. So he gets up and he walks out there and he sees a kitten. Y'all, our garage is secure. The only time it was opened yesterday was for me to go to the grocery store. Took Mother to the grocery store, and I came back. I left it open while I unloaded the groceries. And as soon as I got the groceries unloaded, I closed because I keep my garage doors closed during the day. And I think he's under my car right now. And y'all, don't scream at the phone. I mean, don't scream at the video. Just don't do it. You don't know what I've been through this morning trying to get the cat out from under my car. I couldn't find him anywhere in the garage, and that's probably how he came in to the garage. If you've never been around kittens, kittens will get up under your car. And sometimes they fall out and you kill them. I have looked everywhere in that garage this morning, and it sounds like he's under the car. I don't know where they get up under there, and yes, I'm driving right now, and he could very well be under there. I have put out food. I have sat down and just called him and called him. John says he looks like he's over 6 weeks old. Somebody is liable to have dumped those cats at Walmart yesterday. Somebody, you just don't even want to think about that happening. But there's no way during the short period of time that, I mean, we were going in the car all day Sunday. We went to Walmart and another place. I don't know. But I put food out. I opened the garage doors. I'd rather him run out and be gone than to be under my car. So I don't know. I don't know if he's under there right now or not. But I prayed. I said, Lord, please don't let me kill this baby kitten if it's under my car. There's some place that they can get up under there and they can ride with you. They can also fall out. So if y'all hear me scream in a few minutes. And so when I cranked the car, and so I sat there, and what I did when I put it in reverse, I bumped it. I bumped the brakes and was bumping the car in case he was sitting up on a tire. I just went out of the garage very slowly. So now I'm going about 30 minutes away to get my nails done. And I'm just praying he's not up under there suffering, or, you know, clinging on for dear life. I hope he went out when I opened the garage doors for about an hour. And so I'm hoping he jumped down and went out. But there were a bunch of blackbirds out there squawking, and I don't know if he would have gone out or not. Y'all pray. I know when you see this, it hopefully will be resolved. Can I not get in a mess? And I keep watching behind me to make sure that he's not falling out, but I got down on my hands and knees on that cement and was looking up under there. I was calling him. I put a can of tuna out, hoping that he would smell it. And like I said, the whole time I was getting ready and took a shower and everything, I left the garage door open. So maybe he ran out into the wild blue yonder. And then I worry about dogs getting him. So my kitty cat dilemma is not good, because I have a feeling that I may not know what happens to him. And I was just saying Saturday I wanted a cat. I really would like to have a cat. I had a cat for years. A lot of y'all are dog people, and Mother has been missing Shadow so bad. Now, I did a video Saturday, and I decided not to post it, because I went on a little bit of a rant. But I'm just gonna say it right now. John will probably fuss at me because he said don't even say anything. You know, you get people on your channel to make bad comments, and if they're really bad, I delete them. And then you get people that disagree with you on stuff. They have a right to do that, as long as it's not ugly. You know, that's their opinion. And you get people that give you thumbs down. And sometimes I get 3 or 4 thumbs down on stuff, and I probably have said one thing they don't like or something. But every day, every video I have one person that gives me a thumbs down. They've already given me one on my fall home tour. It doesn't bother me, because a thumbs down is a view. It's a view. It doesn't matter. It counts as a view. So it doesn't matter. It's probably somebody locally that just despises me, and if it is, they need to get their heart right with God, because I don't feel that way about people. And the thing about it is, if I don't like somebody's channel, I don't watch it. There are some channels that I will not watch because their language is so horrible, or their content is really goes against what I believe and confess in life. It's very negative. Oh gosh, there's so much drama on YouTube. Until you get in it and get to know people, because I know a lot of YouTubers, and I know of a lot of YouTubers. And there's some of them, there's cussing and fighting, and they do stuff to each other all the time. Oh my goodness, why would you want that? That would drive me crazy. So I ignore that thumbs down all the time, because honest to goodness, it really doesn't bother me. And you're gonna think that by me saying something about it, that it's gonna bother me. The only reason that I'm gonna say anything about it is that when you can put a thumbs down on my mother losing her dog of 14 years, you're pathetic. That's all I'm gonna say. Somebody put a thumbs down on her video. And when you can do that to a 91-year-old mother, my mother, who lost her dog of 14 years, you need to get your heart right with God. You really do not bother me, and I may get 50 thumbs down on this one because I've said something. I'm glad YouTube only lets you thumbs down one time, because whoever does this on every video. Every now and then they won't, but 90% of the time they do. And it's so funny, because then it'll only be one. So you need to get your heart right with God. That's all I'm saying. See, didn't I say that I was going to speak life? I said I was going to speak life, didn't I? Oh, well, let me speak life over you that gives a thumbs down on my videos every day. I really do pray that you have blessings in your life. I really do. because I feel like there's a negative spirit there, or maybe there's hatred, or may have been something I said or did to you a long time ago. Just let forgiveness reign. Just let go of it. My goodness, life is too short to be mad. And honestly, if you're doing it to hurt me, you're not hurting me at all. I am the age I am. Little things like that do not bother me. Not when you've been through the things that I've been through. Not when you've been through the great loss that I've been through in my lifetime. It does not bother me, not one bit. So if that's the case, I really do pray that if you have hatred toward me, because it's so consistent, it's not like I get one every now and then, it's on every video just about. So you know, if you have ill will toward me, I really do pray, I'm being sincere, I'm being honest, I really do pray that you can find some forgiveness in your heart so that it won't bother you. Boy, I've had to forgive people that have hurt me so bad. Not for them, for me, so that I don't think about the situation and I don't think about them in a negative way. And the Bible tells us to pray for our enemies, and boy, that's hard. That is hard. But you know, the lesson I taught on last week on love, my mother said it perfectly. When I was telling her, you know, that I taught on the lesson, I was telling her a little bit about it the other day. She said, you know, you just don't know what people are going through. I said, boy, Mother, you hit the nail on the head. Sometimes we have hard feelings, or we think negatively about someone, and we really don't know what they're going through. We really don't. And so maybe I need to think about that for the person that consistently gives me a thumb down. Maybe I don't have a clue what you're going through. So I just pray that you find peace. And hey, if you want to keep giving a thumbs down, go ahead. But that one on my mama's video, it bothered me, because I thought, ooh, that's pretty hard-hearted when you can do that. And maybe it's just because you're going to thumbs down everything I put out there. It may be what it is. It might not have been toward Maw Maw Luv at all. So, but I speak life over you. And I mean that. I truly mean that. I'm not saying that as a smart aleck. I mean that. I want everybody to prosper and do good. If we spread love, if we are light, like our church is trying to be, if we are light to people, we'll show them that there's a better way, that they don't have to be in bondage. So, boy, I've been all over the place. Haircut, gray hair, kittens under my car, thumbs down. What a hodgepodge of a video. Anyway, I love you guys. I even love you that gives me the thumbs down. I really do. I really do. If I could talk to you, I'd just say, hey, let's hash this out. And but it's okay. If you choose to do that, you just keep on. Because it does count as a view for me, so that's always good. I love you guys, and this has been a long video, and I'm almost to the nail place now. And it is very cloudy. We have Hurricane Michael coming into the Gulf Coast. We're 5 hours from there. But it's supposed to come in right where our Michael's family's condo is. Right there. They're projecting it could hit right in that strip. So we pray protection over our family's condo. But I pray for lives most of all. And I pray that there won't be excessive flooding. But that's my son-in-law's name, and I said, boy, they picked a good name to come into Panama City, because that Michael loves Panama City. So I'm looking at huge dark clouds right now. We need the rain, but we don't want tornadoes spinning off of that. So anyway, I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you for sharing and viewing my fall home tour. And before you know it, it'll be time to take it down and put up the Christmas. I don't want to think about that. It kind of gives me an anxiety attack right now. Love y'all. Bye-bye.